Right, you guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Mike's, okay? Make sure. If you don't subscribe to Mike, you're gonna have a fat forehead and a big hairline.
Boom, I'm with the guy Max inside. Subscribe to him, make sure you do still. Best content coming out. You know how it is.
Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you're new. Welcome back to the Gvo Show. Straight after the Champions League games, that's why there's no fucking thumbnail, because I was saying this to Alfie backstage. It's very difficult to do streams on a Wednesday because there's usually games on a Wednesday, so you gotta like try and figure out what the title is gonna be, what the thumbnail is gonna be based on events that are currently happening. So I kind of have to change the title last minute all the time and not do a thumbnail, because what the fuck am I gonna do a thumbnail of if there's games actually happening? So if there is no thumbnail, I don't care if you're gonna complain. Go fuck yourself. Let's see what the panel was saying. Alfie, how you been, man? How you been?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Obviously, we'll talk about my club in a little bit, but I think we all know where we're going to start. But apart from the football side of things, I'm doing well. Finally getting back into the swing of things. So, yeah, looking forward to another great stream, another great show, and we're here for the chaos. So, like and subscribe, people.
Prem, how you been, man? How you been?
On a personal note, good. You know, I know we're on Wednesday, but my week has started off good so far. I'm happy. Looking forward to the future. Yeah. Let's talk about anything else, Max. Come on. Let's talk about talk about the world. So can we have a series episode?
Can we just talk about dildos again? I can't lie. I wouldn't mind. It, bro.
That's where I take my glasses off. Melon, how you been, man? How you been?
Exhausted, but we're hearing it. I'm here at least. I don't know. I'm done now. I can't lie, bro. But
Speaking of done out, let's get started. In Paris today.
In Paris, is that what it's called?
Hey, what's the name of the song, Max?
Yeah, what's it called? Gentlemen in Paris. Mad.
Wiggle Wednesday.
Gentlemen in Paris.
That's neighbors.
Nice people.
Nice people in Paris.
Nice people in Paris.
Good
Nigel
peeps.
Farage in Paris. Like, it could be anything else.
Good peeps in Paris.
Melanated people in Paris.
Nigel Farage.
Melon in Paris.
Yeah.
What? I don't think that works, bro. Wow. Okay, I see how it is.
Fuck's sake. All right. Obviously, you man got battered in Paris.
I guess.
I don't know who wants to start, but what the fuck happened? Like, I didn't even see the last goal. I just assumed it was going to be 4-2, so I went and brushed my teeth just ahead of the show. So it's just like,
bro, I did the same thing. Bro, what?
Because I brushed my teeth always time, like just before the show, to, like boost your electrolytes, so I could be awake. But what the fuck happened?
Fresh. Do you want to start, Prime?
Wait, brushing your teeth boosts your electrolyte.
Like, it makes you more awake. You don't do it. Don't do it like just before you go to bed. Try to do it like an hour before.
Okay.
That's what I got told to do. But
you know what else boosts your electrolytes?
What?
Actually, never mind. So I'll say that for summer series. Melon, you can talk about the team first. We have to let's get past the point where YouTube stops checking for certain words.
Okay, cool. I see, man. But the dummy run for the YouTube moderation on that, okay.
Yeah.
Roseni is an idiot, bro. He's an idiot. This guy's so stupid, bro. He's so dumb. He picked this squad, right? There's a way in which you have to use it in the big games, and he's done it absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. The right choice of the wingers and the players playing in midfield, and and people's roles in overlapping, and then he's picked Jorgensen. I forgot his name. He's picked Jorgensen in. Some idiots in my group chat were saying, "Oh yeah, I trust him a lot, man. I really trust him. He's not going to make any mistakes. He's better at playing out the back." Me? I don't think he is. He's shit. He's not a good shot stopper, but at least he can play out the back. And then he like in the bro, like 3 of the goals were his fault. 3 of them. He's a goalkeeper that might be tall. Doesn't act like it. He's got like Kepa Arrizabalaga fucking T-Rex arms. He did. I was too tired yesterday to watch that game. Watch the highlights, realized Kinski made 3 mistakes. Jorgensen's done the same thing. The exact same thing. He's just stupid. No, I don't want to blame Jorgensen for it because I know that's his level. Prime, I imagine, knows that's his level. Everyone that I talk to about football that knows about Jorgensen knows that's his level. We play Lincoln. Jorgensen plays in goal against Lincoln and he concedes to like Rob Street. To Street.
For the streets.
Street and House link up play.
House every weekend.
And we've got
You got dupied by a neighborhood.
Yeah, bro, we got fucking Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and fucking Desiree Doué, bro. Like, bro, Rob Street and Ben House scored it. Ah, fuck off, man. Away from home in Paris, in front of 60,000 people that are on fucking sniff. Bro, the whole game. That's crazy. The whole game, they're just fucking chanting, bro. Mental atmosphere, flares going off. And this idiot is in net, man.
I was confused when I saw him start.
Same. I don't fucking understand it. I don't. He said before the Aston Villa game that Jorgensen's gonna start because we don't have a nailed-on starter as a goalkeeper. That's good when you have 2 good goalkeepers. We don't have a good goalkeeper. And you're trying to tell me that like it's perfectly normal to not have a nailed-on number 1. Sanchez is like 10 years of footballing experience ahead of Jorgensen. Jorgensen is genuinely terrible. He's just shit.
I've already just seen the last goal now, bro. I've already just seen the last goal now. That's fucking awful.
Was it a bad mistake? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think it was the one where it went under his arm.
Wow. Would never have expected it, man. Never. I'll let Prime take over because someone's knocking on my fucking door.
Yeah, it's probably Jorgensen.
Prime, do you agree with the sentiments of what Mel has been saying about Jorgensen, Sanchez, and stuff, like goalkeepers?
Okay, everyone knows my opinions of middle name, innit? And Jorgensen, I don't necessarily think he's as bad as what people make him out to be. However, would I have dropped Sanchez for this game for Jorgensen? No, not when Jorgensen doesn't have a run of games. You don't throw him in cold. For what is currently our biggest game of the season, it don't make sense. What should have happened is if you're gonna drop Sanchez because he can't play with his feet, you either drop Sanchez like he's been in charge for since mid-January up until now. That's about 2 months. You've had time. So you drop him a month ago, you drop him 2 months ago, or you just let Sanchez still play in goal until international break, and then you drop him. Don't drop him the game before a PSG as if the Villa game means anything. Like, because we could have been 2-0 down against Villa, or was it 2-1 against Villa? That game, that goal that got chalked off for offside.
Yeah,
So like
2-1.
but even still, right? I think 2 of the goals that we conceded from Jorgensen, as much as it's bad from Jorgensen, I'm looking at the manager for that because you're telling us to play that way. Because Sanchez also would have conceded those type of goals because we're playing out of the back with goalkeepers that, yes, Jorgensen's better at playing out of the back than Sanchez, but you're putting us in extreme danger. What Maresca did against PSG is he just said to Sanchez, who fit into space for us to run into behind? He kept it so simple. Also, this high line that we do, this is on what's his name, Rosenier. This high line that we're doing that got exploited against Aston Villa, I don't like. We don't have quick center backs. We don't have good center backs. We don't have. Actually, you do have one. You have Mamadou Sarr, but you refuse to play him. We are in March. It's March 11th right now. You had Mamadou Sarr since the end of January. He's had enough time to play. You've not played him. He's only had 2 games now. And they've both been in the FA Cup against Hull and Wrexham, for all due respect.
I swear, this fucking highline,
Maradona
would be proud.
We just yeah. But and the thing is, right, up until the capitulation towards the end, I was looking at the game and thinking, I think we got set up fairly well. I think Rosenier set us up to actually get a result. We were set up fairly well. So the players, why are you making these players continuously make stupid mistakes? When we played Bayern Munich, we lost 3-1. Bayern didn't outclass us. They weren't better than us. But stupid mistakes allowed them to get 3 goals from us. Man United, Chalobah fails to win an aerial duel. Sanchez is stupid to get sent off. So many games you just had red cards or players make dumb mistakes. It's just continuous stupidness that I have to still watch. And now we played PSG. Over the scoreline of over the course of the game, should it have been 5-2? No. I would say it's fairly even. If the game had ended 2-2 or 3-2 PSG, I wouldn't have complained. But
100%.
They capitalize off of stupid mistakes. So when it's bro,
they do it well, man. As well. Really well.
Man. But people telling me that Maresca leave and Rosenier is going to improve things. Great. Sometimes you can't improve stupid people.
No, 100%.
I can't even say what I want to say. You can't even say what I want to say, but we have an example. We sometimes you can't improve, bro. Some people don't learn. Some people don't learn, and like Neto, he just got sent off a few days ago. Why are you pushing a ball boy? The ref could have sent you off.
Hazard.
Because Gary Neville, the fucking dumb right back, tried to compare him to Hazard. The cheek of you. It's like
the 87th minute. Yeah, 4-2 down. We still have some level of control over the ball. It's like 50-50 split at the end of the game. Get a third. We've lost. It's a mash up. Stupid mistakes. You're going to complain anyway. But it's 4-3. You get a third and then whatever. We had a third chalked off because Enzo was like a centimetre offside coming back from an offside position. Yeah? That's it. What the fuck are we doing? What is he doing? Neto. Really good performance. Runs fucking up and down the pitch all the fucking time. Really good performance from him today. Maybe could have done better. What's he doing? The main problem with these players isn't their ability. It's the fucking inability to fucking control themselves. It's the inability to think. The amount of yellow cards you see like Jackson getting, for example, just because yellow card, and he gets a fucking yellow. He's stupid. Every single player at this club is fucking dumb. And that's their problem. They can play football. They've clearly shown that. Make stupid mistakes and just get fucking carded all the time. It's not fucking good enough.
Like the temperament has never been good at Chelsea. I legit thought like last season it was not just the Jackson thing, but I thought Jackson was the main forefront of that because of how mad of a madman he was. The red cards this season under two different managers has been absolutely ridiculous, which kind of proves what I was saying as well. I know you might like Maresca as well, but I've been saying like Maresca was never the problem as well. You might know this,
No.
but like I'm not gonna like I don't like the like from just if I'm taking like looking at it from a neutral standpoint, I don't like the Rosinia appointment, but I'm not gonna judge him until like from my perspective, I'm not gonna judge him until he has like one full season or whatever, or like he has his own preseason. Just so I know what he's on. Just because I don't watch Chelsea as much, I'm not going to naturally. But I do you think it's a concern of like the bigger games, or is it too early just because you've had the Arsenal game, you've had this game? Is it more of like, is he a big game manager? Is it like, I'm hearing a lot of alarm bells about, like, I'm hearing a lot of people saying this alarm bells about like Rosini and the bigger games and stuff like that.
Yes,
well.
of course.
His
I
way of
think it
playing
is.
his way of playing in the big games won't work with the quality of players that we have. Well, I look at Strasbourg, right, and they have better centre backs than we have, and they have better wingers, they have better attackers. That's just like people can talk about quality of league, but factually they do. Diego Moreira starts for Chelsea on the wing. Nanazi starts for Chelsea. Gvo starts for Chelsea. They make a massive difference to us.
Who the fuck are these players?
They
Players
start.
that get
They're
into your team as
Strasbourg
well.
attackers. The
Relax.
Strasbourg attackers.
I'm not cussing you, man. I just don't know who the fuck it is, but
No. I know you don't. I know you don't. But they're better than
Nah.
Mike's. You don't need to know who he is. Are you taking Gvo or Garnacho?
No, I hear you. Mela was just getting defensive for no reason. I'm just asking who the fuck these lot were. I'm not cussing you, fucking idiot. I'm asking.
No. I know you're not. I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
not. I'm
people who
telling
don't-
him. I'm telling
Oh,
him,
yeah,
not
yeah,
you,
yeah,
for
yeah,
fuck's sake.
Yeah. For people who don't know who they are, that's fine. But are you taking Garnacho in any instance in life? No, you're not. How have we
Certain
went
people
from,
might.
How have okay.
Don't worry.
There's,
Move on. For the love of God, move on.
okay. There's Alfie. There's Alfie is what he said. No. How have we downgraded in wingers from Mudryk to Garnacho? How have we downgraded? How does that make sense?
Bro, we had Diego Moreira, bro.
Who?
Bro.
He was not ready.
No. I'm not even saying that he is ready, but
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
when
just,
he was here, it was like it's mad to see how much he's improved as a player.
Yeah, to be fair, even when he played for us in preseason, I was like, yeah, I would have kept him. But I agree, he still wasn't really ready.
He wasn't.
No,
he wasn't ready yet.
I agree. He still wasn't really
I
ready.
saw him in
but
person. I was quite impressed, but
I'm just making a point of like, look at what we have, bro. Like he's trying to be very, very risky in big games. When in reality, the way Maresca was setting us up in big games works.
Yeah.
And for people who were saying, because we won 2-7 or something, leading to Maresca leaving. People saying get rid of him because of the bad rut we were in. We were also in a bad rut in December, January last season, and we got out of it. And we went on a run in the back end of the season. We would have done the same thing this season with Maresca. But now
it takes
there's
a
a big
little bit
question
of
mark.
fight. A little bit of fight and scoring against the run of play against Fulham, and like that, you go from being shit to, pushing for a fucking Champions League place. It's literally like that.
Yeah, and then you carry.
You just need one good result, and then you exactly, bro, 100%.
But now it's like it's not even saying we can't get Champions League football. We still can, obviously, but it's just the shit players, and then the kind of question mark with the manager. And if we don't get Champions League football, this guy won't keep his job. Rosenier. So we have
100%.
He won't keep his job.
100%.
And if we do get Champions League football, this guy shouldn't still keep his job. You know who we should get?
Yes.
Go get Felipe Luis. Go get him. You want a young manager to build with? Go get him.
I don't know about him, but I'm watching.
But you know what? That whole Felipe Luis situation baffled me. Like, bro won 8-0 and gets sacked. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, he got sacked because Chelsea were trying to. Well, not even Chelsea. Blue Coal were trying to get him to go to Strasbourg to replace Rosenier. Yes.
And the talks went on for like a week because they were like, hang on, what aren't they telling me? Like, this seems like too good to be true. And it's like, you're going to Strasbourg for like 6 months.
And Felipe Luis, he's on the verge of signing it. He was on the verge of signing a new contract. So that's why they got rid of him.
So you think, DJ, so Rosenior would definitely be sacked if you don't get Champions League?
Yes. Well, that's what reports.
I think he does regardless.
That's what reports have said. But,
yeah, for me.
He's
not good enough. He's not a good enough manager.
Oh yeah,
he goes to Brighton. He goes Brighton. No problem. You play with a high line. You concede. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. If conceding goals and getting bad results doesn't matter to a manager or happens with managers, they go to Brighton and it doesn't matter. They go to Chelsea and it fucking matters. It stands out.
Yeah. And I agree with you. I agree with Melon. He should go regardless, obviously. But the way this ownership is, they'll get, if we don't get Champions League football, he's gone. If he makes it, they'll keep him, but he'll get sacked eventually. And the next for people who want Rosenior gone, the next guy that comes in is probably going to be that guy at Strasbourg. Who is it? O'Neill.
Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, it's probably going to be him.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. I can't lie. He'll be on like the team bus, like, hey, and then boom, bullet in the fucking head, bro. Dickhead.
He got sacked from Wolves last season.
He's shite.
Yeah.
Like, you know the thing is as well, like, I've been saying Rosenior is one of them Brighton, man. Like, I've been like, I always talk about these managers and players that make that massive step up, and I always talk about the young ones as well. It's like, do you want to ruin your career in 5 seconds? Like, yeah, make the big step up to your potential step rather than actually, taking it, working the ground up sort of thing, working your way up. But I didn't know it was that bad recently. I know you guys lost to Arsenal, but has Rosenior done enough that bad in general in terms of like general games to warrant a sacking? Like, what has gone on? Like, what has been the problem for you guys for that?
Not in my opinion. I feel like there's certain little elements of every performance that are just like not good enough, and that's it. Like, the best performance we've had under Rosenior is either Charlton, of course, the first game he had, and one of the last games he had, Aston Villa. Aston Villa was by far the best performance because it was a good performance. It showed about what we were and the way that we played, the result. Everything about that game was good. It showcased exactly what Liam Rosenior is about, right? The high intensity, the high press. As soon as a team works harder than us, we lose. So whenever you go up against a big team, one thing you'll notice about them is how hard they work off the ball. On the ball as well, how hard they work. Looking at Arsenal, you're looking at Man City, and you're looking at like the PSGs, Barcelona's, them ones. Some of them are a little different. Barcelona like to play, offside traps and things. You can catch them out on that, and that's what we did. It's just the high intensity football. When you're playing with like 2 centre-backs and 2 DMs and everyone else just goes forward and attacks and you bounce the ball and find a bit of space and have a shot and you score. It works against Leeds, even though you drop points against them. It works against Burnley because they sit back and you have to do that against them. As soon as it happens against like PSG and they don't have like fucking Solanke, they have Dembele. You play a fucking high line genuinely halfway into their half. What the fuck are we doing? You wanna push them all the way back and control why? Why? I'd rather sit back and counter-attack them. That's what Rosenia would have done. That's what Maresca would have done. Sorry, that's what he did. What happened when Maresca faced him? Sat back.
Onto my midfield and sat back. Yeah.
That's what they did against us.
It's controlled, isn't it? There's a
Outclassed.
balance of like if you are doing a high line, you have to have mega control. Like you have to
100%.
have the ball a lot. Like, and you gotta be so good at keeping the ball that it's basically a training drill to you. Like that's Enrique and Pep teams.
Like
at
a
their
rondo.
best. Yeah, like a rondo. Like if you're gonna play a high line, you gotta have the ball. No one wants to play a high line and not have the ball. That's stupid.
No.
Like, what's the point of doing that? Like, there's only a few times where I've seen a masterclass like that, where like you have a high line and you don't have the ball because your whole game is based on pressing. But it's not like that was what it was today. Do you know what really confused me today about the Chelsea game? Is just before like you guys scored the fourth was I actually got the substitutions to an extent because listen, you can't play everyone for 90 minutes,
Yeah.
and certain players will have to come back from injury, and you have to freshen some legs. And with João Pedro being as important as he is, as much as it's the biggest game of the season, I do get it. I do get why you had to come off or whatever, and you want to have something different. What confused me though is the fact that of the order of the remainder of the players that were on the pitch, it made the formation so narrow, given how many natural midfielders there were. So when Kvaratskhelia got the ball and collected it to curl it in, no one's picking them up before Gusto. Like he's so deep, it's like I can pick up the ball because there's no one helping my man track back. Everyone else is in the middle, and it's not. And if you're gonna have that many players in the middle, someone has to be aggressive.
I was thinking
Someone
about
has
who
to
the
be
right
across the
winger
pitch,
was, and I'm just like, so James is in midfield, Caicedo is, okay, Enzo is as well, okay, he's in the 10. Is Lavia on the right? He's not on the right wing, is he? You know what I mean? Everyone was just, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck
And then
he
Neto
doing.
was like wide left a little bit, and then it was just like
Yeah.
it wasn't like completely narrow, but it was like one lopsided, and it just confused me because I feel like if you're gonna do a lopsided formation like that, Gusto should be instructed to push out a bit, so then Neto's covering the other side, so at least it's slightly balanced and it's packed out in the midfield. But everyone else is just like in the middle. Kvaratskhelia just picked up the ball, curled it, like prime FIFA 15 R1 circle.
I thought it would have just been Delap and oh, we don't have another 10, do we? Never mind. Fucking
Fair enough.
Wakanda Brunonotte is fucking Jesus
Not even
Christ.
getting a game at Leeds. You're not even getting a game
Nah.
at Leeds.
He's shit, bro.
I've been saying that as well. Fucking hell.
So bad.
I think a lot of Chelsea's problems are to do with discipline. I mean, I remember hearing in the interview that Rosenier gave after the Arsenal game was that he was aware that there was a disciplinary issue at Chelsea with the amount of red cards that they gained this season, and I've come into the job and yet nothing's changed. They're still picking up red cards. They're still making schoolboy errors. I mean, looking at it, as far as like discipline goes, I'd probably say Chelsea have got the worst discipline at this moment in time in the league. And that's just coming off the back. That's just coming off the back of the fact that they've equaled the most amount of red cards in one season.
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
ridiculous.
And they've equaled the record with teams like Sunderland from 09-10 and QPR from 2011-12.
Oh God. Keep you up for 11. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I guarantee most of them were Joey Barton red cards. I
Oh,
guarantee it.
probably. Well, think about it. They had like, what's my man's name? Is it Diouf? Or was it Cisse? What's my man's name?
Samba Diakite, I think, in midfield.
Cisse. What's my man's name?
Yeah, they had
Djibril Cisse.
Gibral Cisse, yeah.
Yeah, so they had all the hotheads. So Chelsea are matching up with them, man. In terms of discipline, you know, they were like bottom of the barrel when it comes to discipline in the BPL, like when it was called BPL. Like that is kind of mad. So like, I remember who said it earlier. Sheelan said it. When a club is scouting players, does temperament come into consideration? Sounds like a common theme with the players outside. And the thing is, when I hear like a lot of clubs identifying side players, you hear a lot of the PR about talking about characters. I talk about we've identified their character as well as identified them as a player. Have Chelsea done that?
I think so. I think they have. I think the main issue isn't that they're hot-headed. I think the main issue is that they're fucking stupid. Like you're looking at Oh, bro, like it's easy. It's so easy, bro. You fucking look at Neto. He's fucking breathing through his mouth half the time, like a fucking idiot. Yeah, but you remember his last fucking red, where he just absolutely scythed someone for no reason. I think it was Martinelli.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
He got a yellow card, and 2 minutes later got a second yellow for scything someone for no reason. It's Martinelli. You can just let him cross. You know what I mean? It's fucking bullshit. He again today. He could have been sent off. He might as well have been. I don't know. He's a lot of these players are very dumb, very dumb. Some of these players get fucking yellows and they're not yellows like Caicedo. He picks up like game long bans for 5 yellows and all of those yellows aren't yellow cards. He gets the ball in every one of them. It's fucking stupid. Who else even has been sent off? Delap a few times. Fucking, he's like, what is he playing at? There's so many little fucking stupid things that happen with these players that get them sent off, and they're all needless. They're all completely needless.
I hear it. I'm gonna go through some comments from earlier. Jorgensen, White, and Arnold. Don't feel bad now losing 5-2. A big up guy. I swear everyone will say the English teams are dominating. Sorry, but football YouTubers don't know anything about football. None of the English teams won it, but we are dominant. And that's the thing. Do you know what's so funny about English teams? It's the fact that basically everyone qualified for the top 8, and then look at the performances of English teams when reaching the knockouts. It's been fucking awful from pretty much everyone. It's just fun. It's just football for you, summed up. What's the bullshit narrative that European football teams are poor? Told you bullshit was the league. Pardon me. Face straight in. The league phase of a comp is of no consequence until knockouts. Joy is with some of these teams. It's like some of these men just go into third gear of like going into the group stages or the knockout phase, whatever you want to league phase, whatever you want to call it. I hate calling it league phase because it confuses me. But they just go into like third gear to see if like, okay, we've got our best players, we can still get through this sort of thing, and then quarterfinal, semi-final, that's when they go through and try and preserve energy. Because a lot of these men have a lot of money, but they don't invest into their squads. They still have like 15-man squads and some bullshit like that. Remember when Arsenal had the easiest route? Yeah, but we're gonna get onto Arsenal, yeah. But like they one they still do. But second of all, a draw is more than enough.
It is.
We're gonna win. But there's Leverkusen for fuck's sake. Yeah, obviously we read that already. They said Mike's not being a pump of a grill. These lot. They have to do a tactical breakdown of how they lost. Do you want I'll be honest, yeah? I do not care about football enough anymore to be giving shit to people. But also, we're still 18th.
Yeah.
Despite everything, despite the hype, despite how people are gassing West Ham, we're still 18th. We are still 18th. And I'm gonna maintain whatever unless we do survive, and then I can be like, cool, I'm happy. Yeah, and then we can move on, whatever. But then I can rest and hopefully have a stressless summer. But other than that, do not care. I'd buy Garnacho by this moment. We fucking suck ass. I think that's more of an indictment of you. to be fair. Yeah, no, there was a bit of a pause. The fact Chelsea fans thought they had a chance at Park the Prince shows the insanity. They were not doing a full me twice. Hey Alfie, Chelsea played a way better team than you guys played, and so did we. Well, speaking of Arsenal.
Oh, we're going on to Arsenal now first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Niggas lost
Leverkusen.
That doesn't work.
Never losing. No, it does not work. No. But Leverkusen, Alfie, you guys are pen merchants now.
We got lucky. We caught life. No. Never.
Not really.
Never a pen. Never a pen. Really. That was never a pen. That was luck. Yeah, that's why I'm calling him Noni Madwe KSI. That's the nickname he's getting called now. That fucking bandana and the diving. Yeah. Listen, we caught life today. How can we be a team that prides ourselves on being good defensive and attacking at set pieces, all to get beaten from a set piece? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Not only that, and I even saw your tweet, Mikes. No one was watching Andrew because he went to the far post. No one was marking him. Raya, most overrated goalkeeper in the world right now. I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Now you want to talk about it.
You could talk about top goalkeepers all you want. Top goalkeepers don't get beat on their near post. Simple as that. Saka, shit for 60 minutes. Should have been brought off at half time. He was woeful. So was Eze. Woeful. I think Arteta got the changes wrong. I think he should have kept Gyökeres on, took Eze off, brought on Havertz. Because for some reason, that link up between Gyökeres and Havertz, with Havertz in the 10 and Gyökeres up front, for some reason it seems to work. But we completely fucked up that decision by taking off Gyökeres to bring Havertz on. Fair enough, Havertz scored the penalty. Was never a penalty in the first place. We got lucky, ladies and gentlemen. We got lucky. We caught life against Leverkusen tonight. I said before the game, this Leverkusen team ain't all that. This ain't the same team that went unbeaten in the Bundesliga 2 years ago. This ain't the same team. The spine isn't there. In fact, we've got one of their players from that team. And yet we still somehow can't seem to defeat them.
And he was shit.
What? We were shit. We were shit. There weren't enough urgency. There weren't enough urgency tonight. There was so many instances where one of our players has the ball and the rest of our men are being man-marked. No one's moving out of the man-marking position to move into free space. We just look lethargic. And if this is how we're going to continue playing, you can kiss the EFL Cup goodbye, you can kiss the FA Cup goodbye, and you can kiss the Premier League goodbye. Because if we continue to play like that, we're winning fuck all.
I know you mentioned him, but I have to go back to him because I don't care what people say. This guy deserves everything he gets because of the amount of, like, put it this way, I think they think this guy is like the football's David Attenborough. It's like Bukayo Saka. Like, bro, if this was Foden, Arsenal fans would be jizzing.
Oh my god!
If this was for Arsenal fans, would be jizzing. I'm not saying Foden's had a good season, but Foden's been on the bench for the whole time, so it's not that Foden's had a good season either. But it's like every time Foden is brought up, it's like Arsenal fans just every time,
bro.
But with Saka, it's like we must protect him. You know, he's 25. I'm pretty sure.
24.
Grown man.
24. Like he's a grown man. I'm like, I don't care if he's still getting ID'd. I'm still getting ID'd. That doesn't make a difference. I'm doing YouTube, bro.
The only way Saka is still getting ID'd is because people think he's a virgin, bro. Like the way Arsenal fans quickly get onto Palmer and Foden. Foden got crucified last season, by the way. He got killed by Arsenal fans. Palmer can still get crucified. But when we speak on Saka, we can't speak on him because he's dragged us for years. What does that mean? What has he dragged Arsenal to? You've won no trophies.
I see this post earlier, and it's about Bukayo Saka. I saw it on Instagram. I have to respect the shamelessness from this young man. Signed himself onto a 6-year contract, getting paid 300 grand a week, and then just stopped trying, knowing that he's sorted for life now. You can tell by the way he plays that he couldn't care less about how he does. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hear it.
Only thing I will say, we're still playing like that before the contract.
Yeah.
I just think he's ran into the ground, bro. You guys have. He may be 25, but this guy's like 33-year-old in football years. You battered him into the ground. Having to play week in, week out for Arsenal and England, bro, like, do you guys not remember Theo Walcott? He broke through at what, 16 at Southampton? How old was he when he got finished? Michael Owen, same thing. Yeah, Michael Owen, same thing, even though that was kind of injuries. Wayne Rooney, same thing. When you break through that early, that young, yeah, Sterling, when you break through that young, like, your football lifespan, you're not going to be balling in your 30s like that. It's different. So,
imagine Max Dowman at like 23, bro.
Do you know what? This is the thing with Saka as well.
Yeah, but Dowman don't even play week in, week out, though. It's just
he's going to in the future.
you guys have had people. You could have been playing Wanyeri over the years. Dauman. You guys could have bought wingers to rest Saka, not having play all. And the thing is, it's not even like Saka's. Like, I think Saka's like a very good player. I think maybe you could say great when he was in his prime, which is crazy. He's 25. But Saka was never a freakish. He was never Salah level, Bowen level, Hazard level, He was never freakish, bro. To be Sanchez. I had to throw in Bowen because Max said. He was never like freakish to a point where it's like, oh, he has to play week in, week out. You guys went from Alexis Sanchez to Saka, and you guys are treating Saka like he's a god. Star boy. God's favorite child. No, he's not God's favorite, bro. Because if he was God's favorite,
disowned him, bro.
If he was God's favorite, he wouldn't have missed that penalty for England. If he was God's favorite, he wouldn't have missed that penalty against West Ham.
Wait a minute. Did you say you picked Saka over the Champions League, right?
No,
it's
There's
over
the
a Prem.
Prem. There's the Prem.
Oh, it's even worse.
Alfie,
Jesus Christ.
Alfie's a top gooner, crazy.
That's
the top
Oh, we
gooners
know that
gonna go
already.
suck their fucking mums, bro.
I think that's why they're top gooners, because they're not they can't suck with other women
Yeah.
or other men. It's your preference. I don't know what you guys are into.
Yeah.
Top gays.
Never mind.
Top gays.
Top men that like women.
Garnachos.
For fuck's sake. This is the thing, like, oh, for God's
Mike,
sake.
turn off your camera. Turn off your camera, Mike. Turn off your camera.
No.
Alfie, turn off your camera.
How about
like,
you turn on your bro?
This is the thing with, like, Arsenal in general, especially with, like, players like Saka. You just get everything given to you at, like, instantly because you was the only, like, good light when Arsenal were fucking terrible. And then, oh, the Arsenal were good. It's like, oh, he's the forefront. He's the reason. He's doing this. He's doing that. It's like the treatment that this guy's got. He hasn't cured cancer, bro. He can barely get 20 goals a fucking season and get like cure cancer. Like,
But other Arsenal fans will make you believe he has cured cancer. Like this guy found this, like Bukayo Saka found this super mega strain of fucking chemotherapy. Like,
Stop.
Stark is killing me. Stark is killing me. Like, this is the thing. When we talk about like Saka getting ganged up on and all of this, Saka doesn't even get ganged up on anymore. People don't care.
Facts, yeah, man.
People don't care now. They make sure that they don't see him as a threat anymore.
Bro, Saka's allowed to run through Croydon on his ones, bro. No one's rushing him.
Yeah,
No one's rushing him. He's
he won't even get G-checked anymore.
Max, man, he can go through Peckham. No worries, bro. No problems.
And it's like,
what end you from? No one cares.
Fuck's sake. Dean Deckhurst ran into the ground actually for the extra pressure people's expectation hate online. I think he got past the hate online thing a long time ago. Every footballer has hate online. Like, and this is the thing, like, Saka's definitely been run into the ground. Like, I've been saying on the GVO show for fucking nearly 2 years. Like, bro. It's mad, like, to load out Wanyeri to, like, I know he wasn't playing, but, like, why wasn't he playing? Like, I was watching Arsenal today, and I'm looking at, like, Arsenal in the Champions League right now. I'm thinking, this doesn't look like, I know Arsenal haven't played well in the Prem, like, despite being first, but it just didn't look the same as they usually did as of recently. I'm thinking, what is missing? I'm thinking, a left-footed 10, but, like, not Erdegaard. I'm thinking, Wanyeri would be perfect right now. Like, it was just so weirdly unbalanced with how the right-footed centre midfielders would just operate around the pitch. It's just like, you don't really know what you're doing. You're trying to really, like, get the best out of everyone without getting the best out of everyone. It's like you're trying to cater towards everyone, but by doing that, no one performs to their best of abilities. And that's kind of the main problem. I know Arsenal have an easy run. I don't think they're winning the Champions League.
We make it difficult for ourselves. We have the easiest run to the final, but yet we're going to make it difficult. We're going to make it seem like we've got the most difficult run.
But it's because of pressure. Mikes, remember when them niggas lost in Paris last year? You remember I said that Arsenal next season, so this season we're in, they'll get to the final because there'll be no pressure and the big teams won't take them as seriously after getting battered by Paris or by PSG. Well, now you guys have a favorable run to the final. Their pressure is all on you. For every. It doesn't matter whether you end up facing Barca or Atletico, Spurs are knocked out. You're favorites for every game now until the final. Even in the final, people will still find a way to make you guys favorites. You're not winning this championship.
Again, I've said this before. How the fuck can we be favorites in a competition we've never won? Make it make sense.
I think if you get to the final, you'll get to the final against Bayern. And you've played against Bayern and you won, I think, 3-1.
We played against PSG twice last season. We beat them in the league phase and then lost in the semis. We doesn't matter
you'll face Bayern, and that's why you won against Bayern this season. Okay, yeah, you just said that.
Yeah, we'll get slapped up. We'll get slapped up regardless of whether we beat Bayern in the league phase. We'll get slapped up in the final.
What's different about the pressure?
We can't handle pressure.
You still can't, and that's why, like, the reason why I've conceded City winning the title since that Spurs game is not because of I believe Arteta and there's a different mentality, because I don't trust City to keep pressure on you guys. City will just drop dumb points and match you guys in your points that you drop. So Arsenal win the league because you don't have pressure on your neck. The same way last season, Liverpool won the league because there was no pressure on their neck.
One of two things happened when it comes to Arsenal playing games, right? One of two things will happen. One, either we'll be under so much pressure that we won't be able to handle it and we'll end up folding. Or two, we'll have no pressure on us, but we'll end up putting pressure on ourselves and folding. Those are the two things that happen when it comes to watching Arsenal. And it's predictable, it's bland, it's tired. I even said on the watch along for the game today, I stepped away from the camera to take a phone call, right? I knew as the minute I stepped away from the camera, I knew I was going to come back and fuck all have happened. I was on the phone for 2 minutes, went back on camera. Guess what happened? It was still 0-0. It was still 0-0. I have faith in that. I could be sat on the toilet for 20 minutes scrolling through TikTok, right? Come back downstairs and it will still be 0-0.
It would have been the first time you sat on the toilet during the stream.
Yeah. Fuck you, Melon.
But no, you're right though, because like I feel like when I watch Arsenal as a case, I'm kind of just expecting you guys to bore a team to death when it comes to sideways passing and they end up scoring. But as the game kept going on and on and on, I'm waiting. I'm like, oh shit! It's like 30 minutes in, they haven't scored yet. It's like, oh, Leverkusen actually doing all right. And it's like Leverkusen do look a shell of themselves. But it's not, as you said, it's not the same Leverkusen. After the first goal, they were purposely not dedicating bodies in the box. You had some fucking the guy, number 35 or some shit, like in the fucking up front. He looked like some right-footed John Duran, just trying to just fucking kill Gabriel.
And he was causing his problems.
Yeah, he was their best player. Really good. And in general, it just looked very boring.
But that game plan was right though, not to commit bodies forward, because you know Arsenal's problem, they can't break down defenses. But
they started doing it after the goal as well. Like it was like,
yeah,
you're at home.
True, but hey, Arsenal got the lifeline. They got the lifeline, and they're still, you know, if it was 1-0 going to the Emirates, it would mean Arsenal need to really safety pause, open up. But because it's 1-1, we're fine. You guys are through, man.
I don't even think we're fine. I don't even.
No, you're
fine.
True. But Bodo.
Honestly, I see Bayer Leverkusen coming to the Emirates next week with a lot more intent than we have got.
I think
they'll want to win the. I feel like they'll want to win the game more than we will. And even if they do sit back, I feel like there's a chance they could hit us on the counter.
Well, that's what they should do.
Who do they have up front?
That's the guy we're talking about just now, the number 35 dude. He's all right. Like, I don't know his name. I first time I watched him, but like this is the thing. I don't. Problem is the Leverkusen. I just think they'll cave to the pressure of like, oh, when the away team will try and hit them on a counter. They'll probably concede early, have it to open up, and then Arsenal score another one. I feel like
he plays for Cameroon.
Yeah, he looked decent today. I can't lie. He looked decent. It'll definitely be one to watch. It'd definitely be one to watch for the future term. But I feel like because of the score lines, it's kind of dead. The fact that Arsenal Leverkusen, it's kind of dead. The fact that Arsenal Leverkusen's looking like one of the more quote unquote interesting score lines, even though it's genuinely not. But they are the only team in North London to actually have an absolute stinker, because there's levels to stinkers. Yesterday, I couldn't believe what I was watching yesterday. Tottenham. I need to talk about this because, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, genuinely, I was watching the game, yeah? I was like, it was cool, it was 0-0. I went for a piss. It was 2-0. I went for a piss. I washed my hands. I go and I'm like, I had Elijah's watch along as well. I can hear through, like, because my bathroom is next to my room. So when I'm in my bathroom, I can hear like Elijah going, "Oh, what the fuck, man? What did Kinski, man?" I'm like, "What's going?" I'm like, "What is Kinski doing, man?" I'm like, "What? Have they scored or something? What's going on?" I go into my room and I'm like, "What do you mean 2-0? Like, what do you mean 2?" Bro, like, I then sit down, I watched it, and I thought it was a replay. It was 3-0. I'm like, you're telling me that wasn't a replay of like one of the first 2 goals? Alfie's gone cross-eyed. It's now 3-0. Like 3. And then obviously ended at 5-2. But like Kinski, 15 minutes. I've never seen a goalkeeper get hooked that early. And I know people would be like, I think it's a balance of both. Like, cool. Why? Like, I get the other goalkeeper. We can debate all day about Vicario. Should he been dropped or whatever? I'm still playing the more experienced guy because I don't rate Kinski anyway. But I don't rate Vicario. But at the same time, I'm playing the more experienced guy regardless. Why are you throwing Kinski against that late? At the same time, do I feel sorry for him? No. Why am I? What the fuck? I don't even blame people for slipping, yeah? But it was the 3rd goal. You can't have that back-to-back. Your confidence is shot. If he stayed on the pitch, it would have been long. Like, what the fuck is going on at Tottenham?
I don't even just think it was the fact that Kinski had a stinker and the fact he was hooked off after 20 minutes. It was the fact that when he got hooked off, Tudor gave him no acknowledgement whatsoever.
Long day.
Despite starting him and despite saying, yeah, I went to start with Kinski. I wanted to rotate. Worst decision they could have made. I completely agree with you in the sense that they should have started Vicario. Go with the experience. Both of them are knacks anyway, but at least with Vicario, you've got a bit more solidity in goal than Kinski is. But even so, the man management was ridiculous. And this was a game that Tottenham don't need. Like, fair enough, they're in the knockout stages of the Champions League, great. But they didn't need this game, especially with the shit that they got going on at the moment. This was the last thing that they needed. And they got embarrassed yesterday. I'm sat there playing fucking Warzone, and all of a sudden I'm seeing goal after goal after goal, and I'm pissing myself laughing. That counter-attack goal from Alvarez as well, that just encapsulated the performance. That was embarrassing. How can you go from nearly scoring at one end to getting the ball in the back of your own net in the other? Schoolboy stuff. Schoolboy stuff. All I can say is Tottenham enjoy the Championship, innit?
Bro, Spurs are awful. Like, I've been saying for a while, like they'll stay up because you're not, there are worse relegation teams than you. And then on Mud Brothers 2 Mondays ago, we went through the relegation teams, seeing who could stay up, who will get relegated. And then I watched Spurs v Palace. Brother, you know when you have to really watch a team to understand just how bad they are. I did the same thing with Liverpool on Tuesday. Brother, You man stink. Listen, Spurs get relegated. I know people, there was a trend on Twitter. Who does everyone want from the Spurs garage sale? I don't want any of you guys, bro. You're tainted. All these players are tainted, bro. Like Van de Ven looks. Mike, remember that clip I sent you? What Scorcher said?
Scorcher, yeah. I've seen that clip everywhere.
Scorcher said this guy is just, big and quick and fast. That if he was black, people would be onto him, and he's right.
Bro,
he's right.
It would look, bro, because you don't see fast white people.
Yeah,
That's all.
Center backs.
Portuguese. But no, but even even just fast white people, like there's like Werner, Pulisic. Like, there's not many.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Well, I mean, there was
mad.
There was one, but I mean, he's left football to become a runner now, isn't it? Madrid.
Oh.
No, he's still banned from drugs. But yeah, with the Van de Ven, the guy's built like he's Harry Maguire, but like he's quick. So listen, and I rated Van de Ven, but like seeing this, the teams in the trenches, you need to step up now. You're not the center back I need. No, you're not the guy. And Romero's also a donkey, bro. Did you guys see? Apparently, Romero told Tudor that they should take off Kingsley, and he came off like 2 minutes later.
Wait, what? Romero told him to say?
Yeah, like told him to take off Kingsley, bro.
That's embarrassing, though. That's embarrassing. How the fuck? In the big Champions League, how you turning around to your manager going, "Yeah, this goalkeeper's knacks, hook him."
But they're not wrong. He is.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong. But it's just crazy. And then Jed Spence as well. I think he came off the pitch at one point, tapped Tudor on the shoulder. I don't know what that was all about. Whether that was him acknowledging the fact that he took Kinski off, or fuck knows what it was. But it's all a mess at Spurs. It's a mess.
So I got a question. Obviously, Prem was there when me and Elijah had the debate about who's getting relegated on West Ham and Tottenham. And usually when you see a debate between two fans of two different teams, usually arguing on which one's better. Me and Elijah only argue of which one's worse. But the debate was of who's going to get relegated. Elijah's very convinced that it's set in stone that Tottenham are going down. I still think West Ham are going down. What's you man's opinion?
See, the thing is with Spurs, you never know when the next win's going to come. Like, it's difficult to tell when Spurs are actually going to finally win a game in 2026. But with West Ham, the problem is, and you've said this before, a lot of West Ham's problem is they can't see games out. Like, take the Chelsea game, for example. They took a 2-0 lead in that game. They lost 3-2. And in the situation that they're in, they're going to need to start seeing games out. I believe if they do end up doing that and they start seeing games out and gaining the points that they need to stay up, I think they stay up over Spurs. If not, I think Spurs stay up over West Ham. It all depends on who acts first.
Who do you think will act first?
I'd like to think West Ham. And that's not just me saying that I want West Ham to stay up over Spurs. Don't get me wrong. I'd find it hilarious if Spurs got relegated. But at the same time, I feel like West Ham are more likely to react to being in a relegation fight than Spurs are.
Fair enough. Mena, what about you?
Unironically think West Ham have a better situation no matter what way I look at it. Better players, better manager, but that's not exactly a strong point for either of them. Either West Ham and Tottenham. I think it is definitely between the two of them. Staying up, of course, but I think the main thing about relegation is the fight and the experience. West Ham haven't necessarily, well, they haven't been relegated for a long time, but they know what it's like to be near the drop, and they've steered away a few times, and I think because of that experience and because of that as a club, it's within their nature to be close to it, but just about survive. I think they have the experience they need to survive. Tottenham have an extremely thin squad, mismanagement and injuries and a bunch of shit. They barely have the players to play games, let alone play games with a good team and win. Both have a very difficult schedule. I think West Ham pick up more points than Tottenham, and the difference, I think, is still 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think West Ham survive. I think Tottenham go down, but it will be very close, and I think it will go down to the wire. I think it will go down to the very end.
Prem, what about you?
I agree with Melon on the fight thing. It's just experience. It's like, remember last season, Forest amazing for, you could say, 3/4 of the season. People thinking they're a shoo-in to get Champions League football. Then it gets into the run-in, and that lack of experience and know-how, they weren't able to cross the line and finish fourth. Leicester City with what's his name, Brendan Rodgers. They were great for like a 2-3 year period, but they were still never able to actually cross the line and finish in the top 4. Having the know-how and experience to cross the line matters. And with West Ham, I get, Mike, you don't have confidence and you don't trust your players, but you guys are used to being in the fight, so you guys have the experience to get yourself out of it. The big thing that these, like, the top 6 teams have is, if we get dragged in, if we have a terrible season and get dragged into a relegation battle, we are at big risk of getting relegated because we don't have the fight. I remember Man United last season, Man United and Spurs last season. Remember, everyone kept saying if the promotion teams were better, one of them would have got relegated.
Yeah, we had to finish above both of them as well.
Yeah, I remember Chelsea rode to 40 points when we had Potter and Lampard. There was a little period where I was worried of, if we continue to just drop points, we could be a threat of relegation. Now, it never ended up that way. We finished, I think, on 40 whatever. But if the lesser sides were better, we could have got dragged into a fight. Arsenal with Arteta in 1920. Was it 1920? No, 2021. Yeah, 2021. Remember that, like, November, December period when you guys were awful? And
Don't remind me.
You were in relegation. And then you beat Chelsea. If you guys didn't beat us and you continue to be bad, you guys could have got sucked into a relegation fight. Like, none of us, our team don't have the know-how of being down there, of how to grind out results. That's why I'll trust West Ham to stay up, and I trust Wolves to fight and stay up. Spurs are in serious threat of going down. They're leaders. Romero's getting sent off every week. Van de Ven's giving away goals every week. Vicario's confidence is dropped now because, like, even if he comes back in the team, which he should, there's no confidence there. Their manager is a fucking nobody. Like, there's no fight there. And the only guy in their squad who's used to being in a relegation fight is Richarlison. He's not starting. Yeah, I remember.
And Madison.
Yeah, okay.
He's injured.
Yeah.
But an Everton fan, actually, to be fair, she made she put up a post on Instagram. She was talking about how when Everton were in relegation battle a few years ago, and Richarlison helped drag them out and stay up, where Richarlison's not starting for them, which is weird. You would think someone with actual experience of staying up should start for them. But yeah, listen, Spurs will go down. I've already put out a notice for Newcastle, Palace, if they can get a new manager or a better manager. West Ham, I guess, because you guys have a Conference League, and Wrexham because they're Hollywood. You guys can audition for the top 6 now because we're missing a spot. Because top 5 doesn't sound good, does it? So you guys can audition for top 6.
Yeah, you can count us out of that. Like, the problem is as well. Like,
yeah,
obviously, I struggle. I struggle to get past the PTSD aspect of football. So I always
Yeah.
tell people, other fans, I'm a big hypocrite in this. I always tell other fans of other fan bases to like not use the PTSD argument of like what their team used to be. I do literally the exact same thing. So it's like, I think that's what's holding me back from being confident in West Ham. It's very difficult to be confident in West Ham. I felt like if we had just did this in the summer, then cool, we might be where Palace or some shit, like what we did in January and stuff like that. If we just did that in the summer, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. The problem is, we obviously have a better manager than them because it's not fucking difficult. Igor Tudor was a horrible appointment because none of his previous 3 clubs liked him. He failed for a reason, even when he was interim at Juve to start off with. And their players are very overrated. I've been saying there's no goals in their attack for a time, even before Mohamed Kudus joined. Mohamed Kudus just adds on to the fact that there was no goals before that. Anyway, you want to type any louder, Melon?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my mic was picking up.
But like, just in general, I didn't realize like how many lack of goals there was in their attack until I really deeped it like last season and in the summer, etc. And it's like the way they are, like, it's very difficult to not put an argument forward of like Tottenham going down. But also, I wouldn't. The only reason why I said Tottenham and West Ham because of the debate. It could still be. Forest aren't good. Don't let the Man City draw for you. Man City gave that shit to them. Forest are not good. They are a complete mess. But West Ham and Forest do look better than Tottenham right now. It's just whether we can get over the line and find that extra 2 points because we have Man City next, and Somerville was now out for a couple of weeks, which is a shame because we've got to play Adama Traore. But also Somerville was on form, and he's been actually looking to try and get back in the 22nd of March, but for Aston Villa. But I don't know. If you're targeting that, that feels like an optimistic date. Even 2 weeks without Somerville, the Villa game as well, where Villa they'll give you all the space in the world. I need a Somerville for that game. I don't need an Adama Traore, a man who's going to run it behind, try and take on himself because his left foot is battling his right foot, and probably sky the ball over the bar. Because Adama Traore won't score a goal against West Ham. I don't care if we're playing Man City in a week. He won't score a goal for West Ham.
You've just replaced Kudus.
Can I just say, because I watched the FA Cup game, West Ham versus Brentford.
Yeah.
Adama Traore doing left wing inside forward gimmick is sick. It's sickening, bro. It made me puke. It's disgusting to watch. It's so disgusting. Play him as a wing back or as a full back or something now, because like the gimmick it's disgusting to watch. But Somerville, I see it, bro. This guy, he was cooking. He really was cooking. Hey, just get West Ham a good manager, bro, because you guys could do something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people on the Nuno train right now, but just don't get me started.
Oh, I wonder what train Nuno's on.
The body blue train. Like it's like.
Does he like body blue? That's not her. That's not his type.
It doesn't matter. Them old Portuguese. Them old Portuguese man will run for a slow buddy.
No, not Nuno. I'm talking about Sullivan. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, Sullivan likes willies. The thing is with
like certain people.
The thing is, all right. Enough of this. For the love of God. For the love of God.
Put the gun down, Alfie. Put the gun down.
For the love of God. Enough of this. Like with Adama Traore, and it's like his best parts of his performance was him tracking back. Was him getting the ball back from his mistake. You know when I see a winger and their best aspects of their performance is tracking back and getting
that's
the ball
scary.
Back.
That's scary.
It's not a good performance. I don't care what people say. It's not a good performance.
That's what Gallagher would do. Gallagher would lose the ball. Gallagher would win the ball, lose it, then win it back again. And Chelsea fans would say, has the most interception rates in the league. Yeah, because he loses the ball.
For an attacking player, for an attack-minded player to be praised for their defensive attributes is scary. Don't get me wrong. Like attack is the first form of defense. I get that, but at the same time, you're being paid to attack and create chances and score goals. You're not being paid to win the ball back.
And that's the thing. Someone said, listen, it's TikTok, so take it with a pinch of salt, it's the internet. But like, when I'm doing the TikTok live along with the YouTube live, someone said if a Dharma Traore improves and has end product to his game, I'm like, bro, this guy's 30 years old.
He's got no more potential to reach.
He's 30 years old.
Bro, you know this guy's gonna lose pace sometimes, and he's gonna have nothing.
Max, you can play him centre back.
Oh God.
Can't do worse than Kilman. Can't do worse than Kilman.
Oh yeah, no one can.
You can play him right back, and he's back to his natural position.
Or play him on the right in the back three.
But
we don't even need a right back.
He's West Ham's worst right back. They've got Wan-Bissaka and Walker Peters.
Yeah, bro. We literally got to. That's the position I'm very happy with.
Kyle Walker Peters, bro.
Would you say the right hand side?
Hey, Mike, you could sell him to Arsenal. He could play right back. Arteta loves a defender.
He's not tall enough.
Would you say the right hand side of the pitch you're happy with in terms of West Ham? Because you've got Wan-Bissaka, Walker Peters on the right back, then you've got Bowen on the right midfield.
Yeah,
you just need to sort out the rest of the pitch.
Bro, what we need to sort out is our lives, bro. The problem is people will ask me, it's like, what do West Ham need in the summer? I'm like, it depends what fucking league we're in. Like, if we're in the Championship, then we need a whole new team because pretty much everyone apart from fucking Bowen will leave. And people keep asking me, is Bowen going to leave? He'd probably be the last one to fucking leave. That's the funny part about all of this. He would probably be the last one to leave.
Danny Dyer would hold him hostage.
I think West Ham have the basis of a good team. I'm not going to lie. You just need a better manager. Bro, because Alfie just spoke about Arsenal's, about Bowen, West Ham's right-hand side. Their left-hand side is left back, either Diouf or Scarles. You've got Somerville off on the left. You've got Fernandez playing in the 10. And who's that striker you guys bought?
Tati. He's a good player.
What about that La Madrid? Is he any good?
That
he
link
doesn't
up,
play.
That link up he had with Bowen in the first half was sick. Like, you've got the basis of a good team. The Sassy looks good for you guys now. I know it's just I'm not saying sign them permanently, but like you've got somewhat of a structure.
Magas has been okay.
Listen, if you want, you can have Rosenier, bro, in the summer.
I don't fucking wish. It'd be good for us.
Like, until you're playing that high line with the Sassy and Kilman.
If Kilman is still here in the summer, what the fuck? Oh my God! And like this is the thing. We have a decent basis. I will say this though. I think Ollie Skulls might need to give it a rest. I can't lie.
What are we talking? Put the fries in the bag.
Yeah, I can't lie. Ollie Skulls after the Brentford game, I'm just like, you're just not helping. I've seen too many performances this season where I'm just like, okay, it's time. You're not going to develop anytime soon. I think this guy. The problem is with Skulls, he's strictly a wing back, and we don't play 3 at the back. And I don't want to. The last thing I want West Ham to do is play 3 at the back because we only hire conservative managers. Conservative 3 at the back is horrible to watch. It's some of the worst football I've seen. I've seen a lot of bad football. West Ham is pretty much every season, but like at the same time, the conservative 3 at the back is some of the worst things. It's like the basis of the team. We've got Kilman, horrible. He's playing well right now. I'll give him credit where it's due. One of our best players against Brentford. Probably man of the match in the previous game as well. I forgot what our previous game was, but it was man of the match in my opinion. Fulham.
Yeah.
Fulham. Man of the match against Fulham, in my opinion. Tanibo, I like Tanibo. He gets too much hate. But cool, we had one moment against Chelsea, and that's the only game that people watch when it comes to West Ham. So it's like, let's judge one person off one game because they're on Sky Sports. Mavropanos has actually played quite well recently, but I don't trust him. I will never trust him because he can't jump.
He's got a mistake in him.
Yeah, he is a mistake. And Max Kilman is Max Kilman. The right hand side's good. Joy is with Diouf. If he's used properly, there's a good player there. He's not the best defensively, and he's not aggressive enough when it comes to closing down crosses, but he can cross himself. I think we could. It might be an unpopular opinion. I think we could do better. I think a lot of teams could do better. I don't think Diouf is as good as people think, but it's his first season. I'm not going to fully judge him. Fernandez, I can't believe someone has settled in that quick. Like, I know he had a season in the Prem, but sometimes it's still difficult to go from a relegated side and then have another first season with another team and then be like this. And there's like not many players thrive in that sort of like foundation. And Fernandez has been absolutely amazing. I can name so many games he's been by the match. I give him Hammer of the Year, definitely for sure. Like with Son, that's the thing, Hammer of the Year. That's just,
Yeah.
the fact that your mind went there. The fact that your mind went there, it's mad.
Wait,
like-
Melon, what is it called for Chelsea? What is our player of the year thing called?
Blue of the year, probably. I don't know.
Player of the
Player
year.
of the year.
And Alfie, are you guys called Gooner of the year?
No, I think it's Gunner of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. Max, I did want to ask. Obviously, you said that you're sick of the conservative three at the back formations at West Ham. In an ideal world, what formation would you have West Ham playing? In an ideal world for you?
To be honest, I don't know anymore. Like, I think the reason why I don't know anymore is when we had the Paquetás, the Kuduses, the Bowens, and even just before we had the Schumakers, I would have loved to play a 4-3-3, but like a normal 4-3-3, not
It would have suited those players.
Yeah, like I think our team suited a 4-3-3 so much. Now, right now, I think 4-2-3-1 is more than fair to play all 4-4-2 of like Pablo and Tati up front with Fernandez and probably a different centre mid next to him because Potts and Magassa are good. Souček's good like this season, but not all of them are like the finished thing when it comes to like. I don't think any of them are ready to like start week in, week out. I don't think Souček is that kind of player anyway, in my opinion. But when a relegation fight, you need a Souček. Magassa and Potts. Magassa was horrible the other night, but I'm going to give him a play because I like him, and I think it's because it's first season. Potts is a good player, not ready to start week in, week out, but he's a good player. I need one more midfielder in the deep areas to play next to Fernandez, of like someone who can really put just as good of a tackle as any of them, because all of these players that I've mentioned can put a tackle in. Like despite their attacking qualities, which is why they're so balanced. I think 4-4-2/4-2-3-1 is the best for us right now. So I'm very happy with that so far. But
not only that, I'd say you need obviously you said you need another defensive midfielder because I swear Fernandez likes to bomb forward a lot more. He's like one of those midfield players that will like to be in amongst the attack. So you'd need someone to cover the space that he leaves.
Yeah, he can play deeper. It's just obviously, there's someone to complement him. It's just like he will pick up the ball for the first race, spray it, and then enter the box for a shot sort of thing. Like he's basically all round midfielder. Like you don't really put like a label on him. You definitely need someone next to him for sure. I think if let's say hypothetically we're in a Prem next season, 2 centre backs. I said this fucking last year. I said we needed 2 centre backs last year, and with Kilman, like cool. If it's Disasi on a permanent, cool, but get another one. You need another one. You need another centre back. Left back for sure. Ezra Myers, and I don't like. I'm gonna be a real honest. But I think people think I'm very like. I give so much leeway to the young players that come through. I only give you leeway to young players where I can see qualities. Ezra Myers is fucking terrible. He's another left back. He's fucking terrible. I don't know why he was even touted, because I don't remember him being touted as anything. Like, so I don't know why he's even here. To be honest,
is he Ben Johnson level?
He's giving me Ben Johnson vibes.
Nah,
I can't lie. But the reason why I'm not going in on him like Ben Johnson, because Ben Johnson actually played in the first team on a regular basis.
You need Jake Cartwright. That's who you need.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Trials at West Ham.
For fuck's sake!
Who's that?
You don't watch it in between us. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Like,
no, I watched it in betweeners. I just don't remember that one.
It was just an episode where Jay said he had trials at West Ham.
The guy that makes up lies. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It reminds me of someone.
Oh my god, guys! For God's sake, what's it? We need more wing depth. We need more wing depth. Like Adama Traore and a guy called Lamba. I thought that was a fake name.
It sounds like a Pez name.
It legit sounds like a pet. Do you know we signed him and Nuno was like, "Yeah, the club likes to sign young players." I was like, "Okay, you're not playing him." You're not playing him, and he's playing for he's on loan, but he's playing under 21s.
It's called La
So what-
Madrid.
He's called La Madrid. Yes,
It does genuinely sound like, you remember like the old like PES games, PES 5 and 6, when you did Masters League and you could never use the actual squad. You had to be given like these like randomly generated players. That's what La Madrid sounds like.
Is that a surname?
Yeah.
Yeah, La Madrid is the surname. Yes.
What's his first name?
Fuck knows.
Real.
Ha,
Fucking Alexi or some shit.
ha La Madrid.
Oh,
Fuck's sake. Like, we need winger. Adama Traore cannot be my winger depth. I need another winger. I need a good winger as well, a good one. I need a good winger. I need an extra attacker. Well, as long as Wilson signed a new deal, so if we keep Pablo and Tati, Wilson, that's good strike options.
Did he come off the bench?
Well, Wilson,
No, La Madrid.
no, I didn't. Not against the Brentford.
When did he play?
Against Burton.
He come off the bench against Burton.
Yeah.
Since then,
I
he's
didn't
had
really see
three
nothing.
appearances. Since then, he's had 3 appearances in Premier League 2, 1 goal, 1 assist.
I don't know why we signed him. I don't know why we signed him.
Alberto La Madrid, bro.
What kind of NPC name?
That's not him.
Like
That's
that-
not him.
Oh, he started.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
Kyber La Madrid.
Yeah,
Kaiba La
it's Kaiba Alberto La Madrid Briseno.
Oh, he's from Venezuela. Okay,
Yeah.
Venezuela. Yeah. Yes.
Shout
No
out
wonder why he's
Maldonado.
fake. No wonder why he's fake. He's
Bro,
Venezuelan.
He's a
Maybe a
fake
Venez-
Brazilian.
Maybe your favorite Venezuelan
Wait,
footballer.
he's Venezuelan and Colombian. This guy's not real. This guy.
Do we even know any famous Venezuelan football players?
There's definitely a few, but I
There's
don't.
definitely a few.
Not on the top of my head. Not on the top of my head. You can't name your the same favorite Venezuelan footballer on top of your head. This guy can't be good. I'm
No.
sorry. Yes, I'm being countryist.
Salomon Rondon.
Okay, that says it all.
Relegation
That's-
striker.
Yeah.
Fucking Salomon Condom.
Salomon Condom.
Traore at least will relieve the pressure by taking the ball to the other end of the field. He will, but what the fuck is he going to do with it? What the fuck is he going to do with it? Kilman must be related to Nuno. There's no other reason why he's still... Bro, luckily he hasn't been playing recently, but people were generally going, I don't care. I was arguing with fans like when we started booing him when he came on. Because they were like, why the fuck are you booing him? He's got confidence. He shits. That's why I'm fucking booing him. He shits. Like, what's the point of playing football? Do you expect me to clap you if you're shit? I don't give a fuck, bro. It's accountability. If you want to be better, if you want to have better reception, play better. Don't be a fucking spaz. As simple as that. It's not that difficult. You're meant
Oh,
to be
you've got a guy called Kante as well. What is wrong with your team?
Yeah, do you know what? That's another guy, actually. Mamadou Kante. Decent player. Decent player. I can't lie. I didn't think he'd actually break through into the first team, but when he played against Brentford, I was like, okay, Nuno's not trying for the cup. He played quite well. He's very raw, I will say that. Like, his final ball is a bit meh right now. And he dribbles like he just like it doesn't look good, put it that way, but he's actually doing well.
Yeah.
And he's a good player, man. I think he'll be a good squad option. So maybe we don't need a midfielder in the summer. I'd prioritize centre backs and left back competition and winger. I'd get two. So some of them both have competition, but Traore is going to stay realistically. And listen, the thing with Fearon, he was good in preseason. He played well in preseason. I haven't seen him since, but I would like to see him again in another preseason.
That's what you get when you sign Miles.
For fuck's sake, that's the fucking academy. Juan Arango. Oh my god, Juan Arango, bro. I didn't even
Free kick
play
specialist, bro.
His name is called Arango.
Yeah.
I think there was a famous striker.
Wait, hold on. Is he black? No, because am I the only one that sees the name there? Okay, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You might be the most racist one here if you're just first one to see that.
I'm not. I can't be the only person that sees it.
I
No?
mean,
Okay.
it's a bit of a stretch. I can't lie.
No, I get it, Melon. PR trained. I get it. So.
Yeah, I've got to like ease off the fucking accelerator. Man.
The problem is I nearly said the slider name out loud. And I was like, oh fuck.
Go on.
That's why you put up your shirt. We still heard you, Mike's. We still heard you.
No, I'm not moving like the Benfica man. Allow me.
You're not pressed the irony.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's it.
Or as they say on Filthy, pussy on me.
For fuck's sake. All right. Listen, people, we're gonna end it there. Check everyone's links in the title. Also, I'm not gonna redirect to anyone because fuck them. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna give you a link to something we did earlier on the GBO Entertainment channel. Uploaded a cipher. First video on the GBO Entertainment channel, so go and check that out instead of redirect to some other YouTuber that's not going to see the raid. So go check out this, and yeah, subscribe to GBO Entertainment as well. Trying to build up the music shit. Anyway, take care, peace.